This is our last morning. This is our last afternoon. It's kind of surreal, doesn't even feel real. It's kind of crazy. Feels like all a dream, really, to be waking up to this like every day. So we're gonna go walk and grab some grub, eat some good food, some Sri Lankan noodles, some fresh homemade coconut milk, and some watermelon, and just take it slow and be patient. Social media is blocked right now, as I've mentioned many times probably throughout these documentations. And with that being said, I just wanted to show you guys this spot. It's so amazing. I really hope that more people could be able to see this and be here. And this is something that I'm dreaming about. Like, I just got a message from someone and they said that their dream is to teach English online in Malta. And I got chills in my arms, my mosquito-ridden arms. And it gave me chills because it's like, wow, this internet thing, this online teaching thing, this teaching abroad thing, this whole TEFL thing is real beyond measure. And it's like at scale right now, it's so big. It's not just a couple thousand, it's not just 10,000, 20,000. Like this, we're like over 100,000 deep. Think about how many TEFL teachers have gotten certificates in the last 5 years. How many schools there are around the world in different countries, online teaching companies. And it just keeps growing and growing and growing more and more because the demand for English is getting higher. And who knows how long that will last. So I figure, why not share my life with you guys out there and hopefully inspire someone, hopefully get someone to go traveling, hopefully get someone to go teach English abroad, or maybe even improve their teaching skills. Or maybe people just want to come and enjoy watching what I'm doing, enjoy documenting my life. And you know, I watch other people on YouTube too. It's not like I'm selfish and I want you guys to like watch every minute of what I do and I record so much. I just do that because it feels good for me. And what feels good for me is hopefully if one or two people like it, that's okay. I'm still winning. That's the truth. And that's all that matters to me, is because when I watch a video from somebody else, even if I already knew some of the things that they were talking about, I'm still absorbing their positive energy, because energy is being transferred through this lens, through the camera right now. And so that's what it's all about, is if you can be around that type of energy, it can give you the insight, it can give you, those seeds can be planted in you, and maybe right now you're getting a new idea about something, because optimism is the key. Optimism is the key. We live in a very negative world, a fear-ridden world, but we also live in a very amazing world and a very positive world. Not everything has to be doom and gloom. You know, I let go of those days of doom and gloom and complaining and making excuses. I'm like the biggest, I don't want to say procrastinator, but just like, I talked and got shitted on so much in my 20s. And then when I hit 30, when I moved to Chiang Mai for the first time after living in Koh Tao, I was just like, man, this is it. It's not going to get any easier. This is the life. This is the truth. This is the reality. And if I don't fucking move my ass and try to get more students and start creating and putting things out on Palfish, then I'm not going to be able to support myself. Or I'm just going to make 30,000 baht a month or something like that. And I can't live like that. I don't want to live like that. So I just put my face down in 2017 and just blasted myself into a whole new landscape. And the new landscape is really freaking amazing. It truly is. And that's all I have to say about that, you know? If you're getting something right now from this message, then great. I'm happy for you, because I'm getting something great from this too. Because when you create, you're sending a message out into the universe that you are willing to take your time, your energy, and your space to give so that other people can benefit. And it's at scale now because there's so many different types of social media applications, and then YouTube, of course, being just the most amazing platform ever where people can express themselves and learn. It's like YouTube, what it's done for me over the last 8 to 9 years, has taught me so much more than I ever got in a school or what I got from teachers. And the YouTubers are they are my teachers now. YouTube is my school. It's like my online educational platform. I go to Gary V for like the business, motivation, inspiration, but also mostly just awareness. And I really get inspired from watching him do what he does because it's just amazing. Nobody's doing what he does. And then also, I really enjoy Ralph Smart from Infinite Waters because he's like emotional intelligence, the psychology, and he's just really happy. He doesn't care about sponsorships and deals and trying to make so much money. Like, he's just focused on enjoying his day, sharing what he has to share with people, and it's just love, it's happiness, it's peace, it's positive energy. And he just keeps doing it every single day for like 9 years. So I've absorbed so much from him, and he's a teacher. Gary Vee is a teacher. So, and David Wolf, I have to say too, he doesn't really make so many more YouTube videos now, and people will say what they want to say about him, but David Wolf has inspired me so much from the health aspect and also seeing the world from a different perspective. And he is an entrepreneur, but at the same time, he's so connected to the earth. He's still connected to nature and things like that. And so is Infinite Waters. It's one thing if Gary Vee, he is connected, but and he's happy doing his thing. But nature is the true essence, and when we can get back out here into nature, then we have a better shot at understanding ourselves and discovering those little corners and pockets that have laid dormant for so long. And when we get out to places like this, it can kind of open it up. It can kind of test your spirit and test your willpower. Because when you're out here in a jungle, shit can happen. I mean, you're gonna have weather, bugs, people, new language, new food, different bacteria, all kinds of stuff. And it's not like you can run to the pharmacy and take some drugs or something, but you know, I'm not really like that. I just showed you guys I got whipped up a nice homemade Sri Lankan tea. It was legit. It was so much stuff in there. I had like garlic in there and cinnamon and cumin seeds. Anyway, that's just, I'm passionate about health. What can I say? I'm not going to apologize for that. I love health because without health, we got nothing. And like I've said before, in my 20s, I didn't save any money. Why? Because I was spending all my money at Whole Foods, buying organic food, ordering superfoods online, going to the local herb shop, and investing into things like that because I knew it was making my brain sharper. It was giving me more focus. I could stay up later. I could wake up early. I could power through and listen to videos and take notes, and it gave me the creativity. It gave me the imagination because you are what you eat, and your food does become your thoughts on the subtle level. That's why yesterday when I drank a beer yesterday, it was hot. I finished surfing and was reminiscing when I was in Costa Rica eating fish and drinking beer, but I don't eat fish anymore. And when I drank the beer, okay, the first couple of sips was nice. It was a little bubbly, you know, carbonated. But then like I finished it, and then, you know, about 30 minutes later, I didn't feel like real good at all. Like it like stimulates you for a moment or so, and then alcohol just like brings you down. Beer, whatever you want to say. Beer, yeah, I'll just say beer, because tequila is different. But so I came back and I was just thinking like, man, I would benefit better just from drinking a coconut milk, handmade coconut milk. It makes me feel better, and it's not going to have an up and down effect. So anyway, I'm just really excited about life, and it feels great that I can share that. And if you're still listening, you're amazing, because you really care about opening up to a new world. If you're here right now and you're open and you're awake and you're allowing your consciousness to evolve, you can become a wonderful teacher. I'm bringing that all back around. So some people, oh, he's talking about this and that. What about being a good teacher? this is why I had such an issue in my early to mid 20s with my classmates at the University of Central Florida, UCF, in Orlando, Florida. I could not believe, even as a first grader, second grader, me when I was 6, 7 years old, when I would see a teacher, my sign, I'm a Scorpio, I can really point out people's weaknesses really easily, and it can go into harsh ways, but I do it in a much smarter way now. And I also look at my own weaknesses. But I would see teachers and I'm like, why am I gonna listen to them? They can't even take care of themselves. Like, I'm serious. Like, I would say, look at them. They can barely move. Like, and I have empathy for that. I do. Look, my grandmother died at 71 from diabetes. She was obese. She was overweight. And then they had to amputate her leg. I love you, Grandma. I love you, Mama. But that's the truth. And so if we're going to be teachers, this goes for anything. How we consume, how we buy, how we think, the message that we put out to the world. Yeah, how do we view people from different cultures? How do we view people from different skin colors? Yeah, how people talk. We've got to be teachers for the future. We've got to be improving our lives and challenging ourselves every day. And stop with the excuses. Stop with the excuses. It's not going to get you anywhere. If you're leading students, then you've got to be leading yourself. And I just say that as maybe trying to like a little kick in the ass right now. And also for me, when I say something, and I'm not just talking out of my ass, I got to level up too. When I try to, if I'm going to practice what I preach, I got to level up. But I don't allow pressure to build up on me. I enjoy the moment and realize we're humans having a multi-dimensional experience, and like it's all energy. So whatever energy you're doing every day as a teacher, understand that you're having a huge impact with your students because they're going to absorb your energy. Your energy is being transferred. If you're an online English teacher, your energy is being transferred into that student, into their space. That's just the way it is. And if you're teaching in schools, you have a lot more students at one time, most likely. So you've really got to be you gotta be in your own home, not in a home house per se, but your home. You gotta be open. That's why I'm so happy I'm here in Sri Lanka. Like, it feels so nice to just open up. The people here are so loving and kind, and I just do my best to look at everybody as an individual, not as an atheist, a Christian, a Jew, a Muslim, or a Buddhist, or a transgender, a man, a woman, whatever, a child, a teenager, an adult. I do my best to look at them and see who they are, rather than the title of who they are. So if anyone has listened to anything I've said and wants to criticize me, go right ahead. And those who are listening right now, who understand where I'm truly coming from, you know where my heart's at. And thank you for listening. I appreciate your time. Have a great day. Teaching English abroad, it will change your life forever.